welcome to EDUHUNT classes. So in this chapter, in this particular video, we will learn about uses of common alkalis. Okay, what is that? I'll be reading for you. Uses of common alkalis. What is that, children? Alkalis. What is meant by alkali? What is meant by alkali? As you already know, what is the alkali? That is something but it is a soluble base. Yes? Do you have that idea, right? Okay. So let's discuss regarding the uses of common alkalis one by one. Okay. Here we start the session. Here we go with the first common alkali. Okay. Ready, children? Yes. Here is the first alkali and its common use. That is named as ammonium hydroxide. What is that, children? Yes, ammonium hydroxide. What is the chemical formula for ammonium hydroxide? Tell me. Ammonium hydroxide. You have to both join ammonium ion and hydroxyl ion. That's it. What is the chemical formula for ammonium hydroxide? Very good. It is NH4OH. This is the chemical formula for the ammonium hydroxide. Okay. So what it is common use? Let's see now. Okay. Ammonium hydroxide is used in removing grease stains. You know grease stains? Yeah. So regarding that, it is used to remove such grease stains from the clothes. Okay. So whatever marks we have in the clothes, no, like some oily stains or grease stains we do contain. Okay. We'll simply wear some detergents over there. Okay. So such product, the soapy touch of all these things is nothing but it is ammonium hydroxide. So it easily helps to remove such any stains such as grease, oil, anything from the clothes. Okay, children, from any type of clothes it easily removes. What is that particular alkali, children? It is nothing but ammonium hydroxide, formula NH4OH. Once again, it is used in removing grease stains from the clothes. Okay. Here is a picture for you. Yes. So, let's see the fabric. Some jean pant is there. So, for that, there is so many marks, grease stains all here and there. Okay. So, after adding ammonium hydroxide and thorough washing, what happens? You'll just have a neat and clean thorough fabric over there. Okay, did you see? So what is the alkali behind? It is main reason for removing all those grease stains, children. From this picture to this picture, what is the reason behind what we are adding in the water to just remove the grease from the clothes? It is nothing but ammonium hydroxide, formula NH4OH. Very good. So now let's move it with a second alkali. That is, already you know about that. That is sodium hydroxide. What is that? Sodium hydroxide. What is the formula for sodium hydroxide? Sodium symbol? Capital N, small a, hydroxide. Very good. OH. This is the chemical formula for sodium hydroxide. And you know what this sodium hydroxide is mainly used for? The common use for sodium hydroxide is in the manufacturing of soap. Okay. Yes, we bath daily, the soap, the soapy nurugostundi kada soap nunchi, that's the base I told you, know. Yes, that is made up of sodium hydroxide in the manufacturing of soap. Okay, in the manufacture of soap. This you can remember very easily, okay, children. The main, the famous sodium hydroxide, because in the basis topic, the chapter will mention many times regarding the sodium hydroxide. Okay, it is used in the manufacturing of soap. Okay, yes, sabbu we say, no, yes. So here is a picture for you. Here we go. So taking the powders of sodium hydroxide, the grinded one, and we'll mix with some water things. Okay, so to get a solid soap. Okay, so upon adding water, upon scrubbing, what we'll get some foam. No, we can happily remove the oil, dirt, etc., from the skin. So it will make it clean. Yeah, our skin will be clean. Yes. So the manufacturing of soap, behind it is sodium hydroxide. Okay, fine. See, the ultimate guide to sodium hydroxide for soap making. Okay, so did you get that? Did you observe? Yes. Shall I go with Third alkali? Yes. Here I go with the third alkali, that is calcium hydroxide. Calcium hydroxide. Now come with the formula, calcium hydroxide. What is the molecular formula? The chemical formula for the calcium hydroxide alkali. Calcium, C, one second, capital C, small a. Next, hydroxide. Very good. O, H. The what about the calcium valency? Calcium belongs to group 2, no? So that we have to write it as what? OH will be twice. Yes, OH twice. This is the formula for calcium hydroxide, CaOH twice. You have to read out with twice, okay? CaOH twice. This is the chemical formula for calcium hydroxide. Now coming to the uses, we have two uses regarding the calcium hydroxide. Let's see what is that one by one. First one, it is used in softening temporary hard water. Okay, it is used in softening temporary hard water. We have two types of water, children, hard water and soft water. So in that, for that temporary hard water, if we add calcium hydroxide, it becomes softened. Okay, that's the first main use of calcium hydroxide. Okay, now second one, it is used in the manufacture of bleaching powder. We all know bleaching powder we'll use in our homes, no? To clean the surface of the tiles and all. Yes, in the kitchens, in the bathrooms, etc, etc. So in the manufacturing of bleaching powder also we'll use the behind the alkali is calcium hydroxide. Okay, so calcium hydroxide is having two main common uses. First one is it is used in softening the temporary hard water, and the second one is it used in the manufacture of bleaching powder. Okay, now we'll see pictures for that. Calcium hydroxide, yes, ready? Okay, here we go. Calcium hydroxide, and the powder, it is similar to that bleaching powder and is also used in, if we add this amount of powder, the calcium hydroxide, into the hard water, it becomes softened. Okay. Now, fourth alkali is magnesium hydroxide. Once again, magnesium hydroxide. Come on the formula. Magnesium hydroxide. Magnesium formula Mg. Hydroxide. OH. Magnesium also belongs to group 2. So, with the valency will be 2. We have to write for OH twice. Okay. This is the chemical formula for magnesium hydroxide. Formula MgOH twice. Okay. Now, this magnesium hydroxide is also having some common use. We will see what is that. This magnesium hydroxide is used as antacid. Now, what is antacid? Antacid. See, if you see the word antacid, there is a name, acid. Okay. So, ant, in the sense it is acting anti regarding the ants. Okay, anti regarding the acid. Okay. So, here we have to say that is something opposite to the acid. Okay, to control acid or against acid, we call anti-acid, no such word, antacid. Okay, this antacid is a counter medicine, children. What is this? Antacid is a counter medicine. Counter medicine. Okay, we'll see for what. Okay, this magnesium hydroxide is used as antacid so as to neutralize stomach acidity. Okay, so whenever we feel the acidic problems, okay, the acidity in the stomach because of the release of gastric HCl in the stomach, okay, the gastric juice contains the acid, no, HCl. HCl is a gastric juice. HCl is a acid, right? Yes or no? Yeah, one of the strong acid too. So, to reduce that, to neutralize that, we will intake base. See, acid plus base is equals to, gives rise to salt plus water. The neutralization reaction we call it, no? Neutralization reaction, yes. So, in that particular reaction, if we observe it, we are suffering, if any person is suffering from acidity, if we give them a base particular treatment in the intake, or for example, many will drink ENO, they'll mix the water, they drink ENO, and some will wear the tablets, Pantop 40 we say. So, those are the base contents which go inside the stomach and neutralizes the acidity, acid conditions. Okay, so it is used as antacid, okay, so as to neutralize stomach acidity. In the sense, it is acting as a counter medicine to that of acidity, stomach acidity. Okay, because our stomach contains yes, gastric juice or HCl. We can say if we will not eat proper food in time of eating times, what happens? It releases gastric juice. So if we doesn't intake proper amount of food, required timings and all, we feel acidic problems, and for that we have to neutralize with that of base, and one such base is called as magnesium hydroxide, formula MgOH twice. Okay, this is used to happily control with that of acidity problems. So that's the reason it is used as a antacid. Okay, here we go with the picture. Yes, mechanism of antacid action, how it acts, how the mechanism is going on behind it. We'll see. First one, we'll suffer with acidity, in the sense kadupulo mantga untundi. Okay, we'll have some hiccups, or not hiccups, what is up, tenupulu. Okay, we'll have some sore, because acid is sour in taste, right? Pullaga unna tenupulu vastayamata bayatiki. So we feel so much irritated in the sense of the esophagus and all the stomach area. So because of the HCl acid, it is enjoying happily in the stomach. Okay, it is not safe that HCl acts upon the empty stomach. Okay, so HCl acid is more, we feel so much, like pain, or else we will say the mantaga undadam, will say. So that is all regarding this gastric juice HCl, and for that we are maintaining a base that is to neutralize, that is called as a antacid. So antacid is introduced. Okay, the picture says pouring of antacid in the stomach directly, but not like that. It is generally a picturized thing, no? So what we'll take through the mouth. This is the opening, right? Yes, so through the mouth we'll take tablet and water, or else some liquid condition, the basic conditions such as magnesium hydroxides. And what happens if we intake antacid, it goes directly to the stomach. We'll take some water also, no? So through the esophagus it goes to the stomach, and there it balances this acid. How? We know acid plus base gives rise to salt and water. Which reaction is that? Neutralization reaction. So what happens here? Acid and base both react and they form salt plus water. So here what happens? This antacid comes and neutralizes all this acidic conditions. Okay, it satisfies, it balances. Okay, so after that what happens? It gives relief. Okay, in some minutes, or in some, it takes some time. Okay, like more than 10 minutes it may take, based on that amount of you have to intake inside. Okay, what happens later? Neutralization and relief. There is an action mechanism going on. No, here what is that? Neutralization reaction. So after that what happens? After some time you'll feel relief. Hammaya, like that you'll feel. Okay, because of the acidity you'll feel so much of pain inside the stomach. Okay, so after the relief you'll feel somewhat better after intake of such things of magnesium hydroxide containing antacids. Okay, so we'll get relief because the acid is completely neutralized. Okay, acid HCl plus antacid base gives rise to salt, neutral in condition, and water. Okay, this is all about the particular reaction behind that acidity problem. Okay, what happens? Mechanism of antacid, I'll show you clearly. Wait. Okay, yeah. See, mechanism of antacid action. First step is acid reflux. Second one is antacid introduced. We intake no inside. And third one is neutralization and relief. Okay, if you observe, HCl is occupied in the stomach, and if we intake antacid, it neutralizes with the reacting with acid plus base gives rise to salt plus water, and after some time you will feel relief because of this particular neutralization reaction. You can observe this. Can you? Okay, I'll write for you over here for you. Look carefully. Okay, we observe, children. Yes, it is written as HCl, which is an acid, reacting upon antacid, which is a base, gives rise to salt, which is neutral in condition, water. H2O means water, no? Okay, it is written as HCl in the stomach, all its present stomach, plus we are taking antacids such as magnesium hydroxide or something or the other, what happens? It gives some salt and water in the particular stomach. Okay, so we intake such, okay, we can write here MgCl2 plus water. Okay, or else we can write in the place of magnesium hydroxide we can take any antacid. Okay, it contains magnesium hydroxide. Behind it, it forms salt and water. Okay, this we can write it as acid. What is this? Acid. So acid plus antacid gives rise to salt plus water. So what is antacid here now? Is nothing but a base. It is nothing but a base. Acid plus base gives rise to salt plus water. What is the reaction called as? Very good. Neutralization reaction. Okay. So hence this is the common use, okay, for magnesium hydroxide. Which reaction is this, children? Neutralization reaction. Okay, clear no? Clear with that? Yes, shall I move to the next one? Magnesium hydroxide and this clear no? Okay, this picture clear. Okay, now fifth alkali. What is the fifth alkali? Aluminium hydroxide. Once again, aluminium hydroxide. What is the formula, chemical formula for aluminium hydroxide, children? Aluminium hydroxide. Aluminium is Al, hydroxide OH. Aluminium belongs to group 3, so hence the valency is 3. We have to make sure mentioning of thrice to the particular hydroxide. Okay, it is named as aluminium hydroxide and chemical form represented as AlOH thrice. AlOH thrice. Okay, aluminium hydroxide. Okay, so now what is the common use regarding aluminium hydroxide? Let's see. It is used as a foaming agent in the fire extinguishers. Okay, we know whenever there is a fire, we'll just take that red color containing container and we'll just spray over the surface of the fire, right? It makes it cool, balances, neutralizes. Okay, so how this all works, we'll see. Actually, the picture regarding that, do you observe now? Used as foaming agent in the fire extinguisher. Did you ever see that, children? Did you ever see that? The fireman's just hold the particular this and they'll spray on the fire so that there will be some foam of water particles or whatever it is. It comes and just, vanishes the fire. Yes, this is all about the particular base called as aluminium hydroxide. Okay, it acts as a foaming agent in the fire extinguishers. Okay, you can observe some foams over here. It contains some aluminium hydroxide. Okay, now next one is all about, yes, this is the last particular alkali, children, that is potassium hydroxide. Formula of potassium hydroxide is simple. Potassium K hydroxide OH, that's it. Because potassium belongs to group 1, valence is 1. So OH, only 1. Okay. Clear no? Potassium hydroxide KOH. Okay. This potassium hydroxide is used in the manufacturing of soft soap and alkaline batteries. We have two main uses in this. Okay. First one is soft soap. Okay. The softy soapy one. Okay. And next one is alkaline batteries. Potassium hydroxide is used in manufacturing of both. What is that? First one is soft soap and other one is alkaline batteries. Okay, we'll see the pictures too for you. Yes, first one is soft soap. Okay, the gentle soft ones are there, no? So that is the one. That is all about potassium hydroxide manufacturing of soft soap and also with the alkaline batteries. Okay, in alkaline batteries also we do have container potassium hydroxide. Okay, this is all about the particular uses of common alkalis. Okay, here in the session, children. Thank you. Okay, we'll see some of the examples, the use of bases. Okay, some more examples for you. That is first one, sodium hydroxide. We already discussed, that is manufacturing of soap. The formula is NaOH. Here I'll write it down, NaOH. Sodium hydroxide, NaOH. It is used in manufacturing of soaps and also some shampoos also, okay. Yes, next one is sodium carbonate, that is used as a detergents, okay, used in the detergents. The formula for you is Na2CO3. Sodium carbonate, it is used such as in detergents, okay. Yes, the washing detergents are there, no, like that. What is that? Sodium carbonate, Na2CO3, that is also base, okay. Now coming with sodium bicarbonate, wherever you see bi, you just write on H. What is H? Hydrogen, right? NaHCO3. This is the formula for sodium bicarbonate. It is used as a baking soda. What is it, children? Making cakes and all, no? Yes, baking soda. Okay? Yes, baking soda. Now, coming with the fourth one, that is calcium hydroxide. It is used in the manufacturing of cement. In manufacturing of cement. Formula for calcium hydroxide, CaOH twice. We also discussed regarding calcium hydroxide before. What is that? Did you remember regarding that? Calcium hydroxide? I told you, no? Yes, it is used in the softening of temporary hard water and also in the bleaching powder. Yes. So, here we have one more, that is used in cement manufacturing. Okay. Next is ammonia. Ammonia is used as a fertilizers. Okay. Formula is NH3, ammonia, used in fertilizers. Okay. And next, coming with magnesium hydroxide, we know that is acting as an antacid to treat the stomach acidity. So, treating acidity, we have magnesium, MgOH twice S, nothing but, yes, the common alkali, that is a magnesium hydroxide, treating acidity. And now last is sodium fluoride, used in toothpaste, that is also cleaning purpose, you know. Yes, formula for sodium fluoride is capital N, small a and capital F, NaF, sodium fluoride. Hence the valency of sodium is 1 and also fluorine 1, so NaF, there is no 2, 3 also, okay. NaF, that is used in toothpaste, okay, we will brush our teeth on daily, yes, toothpaste. And now last is bases used in labs. We will use some bases labs, okay, magnesium hydroxide, sodium hydroxide, we will use some of these things, okay, in the laboratories. So, we have such bases also, okay. So, these are the common alkalis and their uses, common uses regarding all the alkalis, and this is the session for you, use of common alkalis. Here ends the session. Thank you.